What's good, y'all? It's Wealthy XP here, and this video is going to be dissecting the GTA 6 woke panic that's been popping up online and has been a reoccurring discussion actually in the community. This is something that's came up multiple times, and it makes sense because, for one, the game keeps getting delayed, right? So you're going to keep having these types of discussions about it. But also, we have seen a woke slop epidemic, right? Oh, and we've seen the agenda seeping into gaming and a lot of other media, where we just see, like I said, this woke slop is basically pushed on everyone, right? So some of it is legit concern just based off of that, but we want to assess the whole thing, right? Is the whole idea of how much outrage there is behind this, is it all legit, or is it more so a panic based off the things that we actually have and the information that we actually know? So let's play this Andy Pants video, because that's what we're going to be dissecting.
It's like this.
Nigga, nigga, showed them niggas who's gangster.
Nigga, fuck you. Nigga,
What's up, my nigga? Gangster shit, nigga.
All the pussy-ass GTA Online stuff since 2020 is like this.
Have no fear, it is I, Badonkadon!
Do talk some shit, but he right. Only gunshots you gon' hear in here be some fool's burble tune.
Hey, that's what this place is all about. Be who you wanna be. Freshiest Metasaurus! Shut the fuck up!
Look at you
You were with Mimi, right?
at the car meet.
You don't look like much of a driver to me.
Okay, I want to comment on this because, let's be real, right? Rockstar is not trying with the writing anymore in GTA Online. If you're still playing GTA Online right now and trying to enjoy DLCs in that game, I'm sorry, but hang it up. Hang it up, okay? If you don't have a YouTube channel and a career where you're making thousands of dollars every month to talk about GTA Online, or more than that, you know what I mean, or to play the game, you have no reason to be playing a 10-year-old game. Like, let's be real, what, a 12-year-old game, whatever it is, hang that shit up. Hang that shit up. Like, let's just keep it real with that, okay? Rockstar is not trying anymore. They're just milking the idiots who are still willing to play that slop. You know what I mean? If you're still willing to play these slop DLCs after 10, 12 years, that's on you. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that is on you. And that's why it's bad for you. Or even, he's showing stuff from 2021. So maybe not 10 years then. Let's say it was less than 10 years, like 7 years. You know what I mean? By 2021, around that, right? Whatever time it was. Yeah. Bro, the game was been past its prime. Like, GTA 5 has been past its prime for a long time. I don't think they're trying with the writing in GTA 5, in the online. I do not think they're trying. I think they're trying when they're trying to make a vehicle like the Oppressor Mark II to sell to people so that they can make money off of shark cards, right? When they can make money off of that, that's when they're trying. When they're trying to develop a new gadget, a new tool that people are gonna have to spend shark cards on, or they're gonna have to buy shark cards to acquire this thing. That's when they're trying. I don't think they're trying with writing in this DLC anymore. Like, let's be real. Like, it was good when they were trying in the beginning. GTA Online was pretty good in the beginning. I think when they were trying, they were doing the heist, like the first heist, the way they were doing it and everything. I think a lot of that was really good. You know what I mean? All the writing in it was really good. I think so. But I think as it goes on, yeah, it gets worse because they're not trying hard. They're just trying to sustain this until they can create the next money printer, which is going to be GTA 6. You know what I mean? So that's all this is.
She said, you look like a hoe. Just kidding, baby.
Guys, can I be honest with you? I don't really care if GTA 6 gets delayed again, because whenever the game comes out, it's going to be fucking gay and retarded. How do I know this? 3 reasons. KDJ and Sasanta, Dax and the Fooligans, El Rubio and English Dave. These are the main characters from the LS Tuners update in 2021, the LS Drug Wars update in 2022, and the Cayo Perico heist from 2020. Now, guys, let's think really hard here. Why were GTA characters in San Andreas, Vice City, GTA 4, and GTA 5 so hilarious and badass? And why is all the writing Rockstar is doing for GTA today so cringe, gay, and corny? And it's actually really simple. Bros used to work at Rockstar.
Okay, another thing, too, that I wanted to comment on this, because this is very misleading. This image right here that he's showing of the developers is highly misleading, okay? Because the image that he's showing with the quote-unquote inclusive white women developers, right? Which we're going to talk about why that's not even inclusive in a second. But The image he's showing of those women developers, that is from National Women's Day. Like, it's from a Rockstar National Women's Day post in 2019. So it's not Rockstar in 2025. First of all, that's a lie right there, right? That's from Rockstar in 2019, and that's from National Women's Day. So you're framing this, you're really trying to push an agenda with this because you're really curating the way that you give out this information. You're not giving the full context. You're just showing an image of white women and saying, these are the developers now. Look at this. This is going to be woke. This is going to be inclusive. Well, for one thing, let's address it. White women, having a full staff of white women developers is not inclusive. Okay, even if the entire, first of all, in this image is only like 100 developers or 50 people. That's like 50 to 100 developers in that image, and Rockstar has like 6,000 developers working under them in total, right? So even if they did have 100 female developers, like, that's not gonna affect the game. You know what I mean? That's not gonna affect the writing in the game when we literally have Rupert Humphreys as a senior vice president of narrative in GTA 6. Okay. And for Rupert Humphreys, for all y'all who don't know, he worked with Dan Houser really closely, and all the greats, all the legends that we know for making the games that we love, the Rockstar games that we love. Rupert Humphreys was there the entire time, and he's literally the senior vice president of narrative of GTA 6, right? So these women are not writing the story of GTA 6. He is. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing that you gotta understand. So, and also you gotta remember, this image is from 2019 of these women. And in 2019, that's like a year after they released the best narrative game they've ever made. You know what I mean? 2019 is a year after that's why he said it's Rockstar in 2025 above it, because he had to mislead you. Because if he said Rockstar in 2019, then people would add together like, wait, they haven't had any effect on the writing. Because 2019 is literally right after they released the best narrative that they've ever created in Red Dead Redemption 2. So clearly these women had zero effect on the writing in the game. You know what I mean? They're probably like making some textures or something. Like, Rockstar's not dumb. Not about to have a bunch of progressive liberal women writing the story. Are we serious? Like, no, obviously not. They're having them work on textures and, like, you know, you're gonna design the road. You know, you're gonna paint the signs. You know, the signage. They're gonna do the font in the signage. You know what I mean? They're having them do bullshit like that. They're having them do probably very minor things. You know what I mean? They're not having these women do any major roles in the game. Like, let's be real right now. There's a reason why Rupert Humphreys is the senior vice president of narrative, and not one of these liberal women. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. Rockstar's not stupid. You know what I mean? They just released the best game of all time, one of the best narrative of all time in gaming, like a year before this picture was taken. So it's very misleading. Okay, I don't want to rant about it for too long, but it is a very misleading way to curate the information that you're putting out right now.
Now it's a bunch of women, Boldyke lesbians, and soy boy beta cucks who wear dresses. But here comes the response. Nah, dude, Lucia and Jason are based as hell. They look so cool and badass. My brother in Christ, a leopard can't change its spots. This is literally the writing team working on the game right now. We know the GTA 6 story.
No, it's literally not the writing team working on the game right now. it's literally not. I have to pause it again because you just lied. It's not the writing team working on the game right now, bro. And you said the response is gonna be that Jason and Lucia look cool because you purposely don't want to. You don't want to talk about the real response, which is that post is from National Women's Day. Of course, it's gonna be women in the image. Who are they gonna have in an image about a National Women's Day post? You know, that's the response. That's the response. And Rupert Humphreys is the senior vice president of narrative. Those are the responses that I would give. And also that Red Dead Redemption 2, one of the best narratives in gaming, came out a year before this. Those are the responses. So don't ignore the real responses to give a curated agenda that you want to push. You know,
it will be corny, soft, gay, politically correct nonsense because KDJ, Sasanta, Dex, and every GTA Online update since 2020 has been corny, soft, gay, politically correct nonsense. Another objection I hear is this. No, man, they're bringing back old GTA. My sweet summer child. Nobody who made old GTA games is at Rockstar anymore. Do you know who created Nico, CJ, Tommy, and all the others? It was Dan Houser, Leslie Benzies, David Jones, Aaron Garbutt, Michael Unsworth. All of them are gone, kiddo. It's just a bunch of fat white women working there now. And fat white women definitely know how to make based, edgy video games, as we've seen with Concord and Veilguard and Ghost of Woke Tay. So boys, in this video, I want to do something very simple. I want to compare the GTA characters of the 2000s with the post-2020 storytelling that Rockstar is doing now. And what I think we will see is that Rockstar in 2026 is literally incapable of writing interesting or funny characters anymore. Let's go. 3 examples of why Rockstar is incapable of writing funny or interesting characters anymore. Number 1, Lamar from GTA 5 2013 versus KDJ and Sasanta from GTA Online 2021. What makes Lamar such a relatable character is that I grew up with guys like this, and he's just funny as hell, man. Everybody knows somebody like this.
Oh, nigga, don't hate me because I'm beautiful, nigga. Maybe if you got rid of that old yee-yee ass haircut you got, you get some bitches on your dick.
Back when GTA 5 was written, probably in 2010, Rockstar used to just observe reality and show it. You see this same thing in GTA San Andreas. Rockstar used to not have a message they were trying to get across. They just wanted to show reality. San Andreas doesn't whitewash anything. Black gangs were violent and corrupt. Cops were racist and abusive. The government was predatory. Suburban America was hypocritical. The same reason old GTA was so good is the same reason Lamar is hilarious, because they're just showing reality. Lamar is sexist. He's homophobic. He's quote-unquote offensive. But the reason we all love characters like Lamar is because they're relatable and we know dudes like this. GTA post-COVID doesn't do this anymore. They whitewash characters, they make them watered down and palatable and sanitized for modern audiences. Nowhere is this more clear than the cringe 2021 update Los Santos Tuners. First off, it starts with Mimi, this corny chick, and Hal talking about how everyone is welcome here.
Hey, that's what this place is all about. Be who you want to be. Tuner, modder, stock car racer, obnoxious as a motherfucker. Express yourself.
Bro, in San Andreas, you were killed for being in the wrong gang. Now GTA is like, it's 2025, man, let's be inclusive. But it gets worse when we meet KDJ and Sasanta.
Let's get a look at you.
You were with Mimi, right?
At the car meet.
You don't look like much of a driver to me.
You heard what she said. You look like a hoe. Just kidding, baby.
All right, so first off, who the fuck are you? The first thing they do is diss you? What? This is what I'm talking about when I say modern Rockstar literally doesn't know what they're doing anymore. In GTA 4, this annoying couple would be the bad guys and then you would get to kill them. But modern Rockstar is so gay and woke, they've written a villain that they don't even realize is a villain. That's how bad it is. But it gets worse because they're not even funny at all and they have this annoying subplot to call you constantly and the dude is just gooning for his ugly girlfriend and talking about it the whole time.
Showtime, babe.
Oh, your timing couldn't be better. Just got my ass in the hot tub.
Without me?
You don't need no invite, baby. You got an all-year pass.
Dude, the fact that you don't get to kill these characters tells me Rockstar literally has lost the plot and doesn't even know how to write a character anymore, so I know that GTA 6 will be garbage. Moving on. Number 2, Trevor from 2013 versus Dax and the Fooligans in 2022 GTA Online.
Please, son.
Daddy's been a bad boy. Please, son. You want a sniff?
The fuck is wrong with you? With every executive and director of communications from here to Bangalore taking it left, right, and center in the name of team training.
Guys, let's be honest. Trevor eats hikers. He wakes up with his pants down next to a pig. When he's not pitching Asian investors on Trevor Phillips Industries, he's brutally murdering Lloyd and Deborah or going on romantic dates with the 57-year-old Mrs. Madrazo. Trevor is unhinged in the best possible way, and I don't think we will ever get a character like him again from the soft-ass pussies who run Rockstar today. Trevor represents the pure, unbridled nihilism of a GTA player. What modern game developers don't understand is this: you don't have to agree with a character to find them fun to play as. I don't agree with Trevor's nihilistic view of the universe, but he sure is fun as hell to play as most of the time. He's a ball of chaos and energy that gets thrown into situations and you get to watch everything collapse. It's great. Now contrast Trevor with Dax, the fake, edgy, boring, safe, sanitized, Pineapple Express ass, Seth Rogen ass of Los Santos drug wars.
Let's get some of those beers out.
Let's get some of those beers out.
Trevor, on the one hand, is actually psychotic. Dax is, oh man, you're so crazy. Do you know what I mean? So Dax is in this group called the Fooligans, and despite all of them cracking each other up apparently 24/7, I didn't laugh a single time during this entire story.
Freshiest Metasaurus!
Freshiest Metasaurus!
He has some fat-ass lesbian who hangs out with him and a guy named Labrat who cooks meth for him. Yeah, I can barely watch any of this because it's so cringe and boring, but just to let you know, this was written by the writing team at Rockstar. This is the team making GTA 6, and this is why GTA 6 will be boring as hell. Dax is basically all of the Seth Rogen.
Nah, that's cap. That's cap. This is not the team making GTA 6. This is the skeleton team that they have working on GTA 5 until the game's completely dead and everyone's on GTA 6, bro. Like, you got this shit completely backwards, bro. All the good writers are working on GTA 6 right now. Are you retarded? Bro, Andy Vance Gaming is literally a retard. I'm sorry, bro. Did you not think about this before you made this video, bro? Like, literally, the people writing that are the skeleton team. I just said they're not trying. They're not trying, bro. The people writing this shit are literally the skeleton team. They're the last dead fucking corpses working on GTA 5 to make sure that that game still just holds together until the last couple months, until GTA 6 comes out. That's all they're doing, bro. Like, these people are not... They're not the best writers that Rockstar has. No, those are like, that's like the NBA players version of the bench players. Y'all already know Rockstar's gonna send them motherfuckers on the bench. They're gonna be like, all right, bet. All y'all lazy ass developers, yeah, y'all are kind of trash. We was gonna cut y'all, but we kept y'all on the bench. Y'all are gonna work on this GTA 5 DLC for the idiots who are still playing this game until we actually release the game that everyone wants, right? So we're gonna have you bench players, you developers that are kind of, you know, we would never have you actually work on anything narrative in the game. We're gonna have you guys work on this shit. You know what I mean? Just keep this shit going until the end of this shit. And they might leave those bench players there to keep updating GTA 5, to stay as the skeleton team working on that game. But that's all that is, bro. Like, I think you got this shit way backwards. You got this shit way backwards the way that you're thinking about it, Andy. You know, these are not the skilled developers that are creating the story right now. Rupert Humphreys is one of the guys who's writing the story right now. Like, he's the main guy writing the story right now. He's the senior vice president of narrative. Why didn't you talk about that? That's how I know you're pushing an agenda with this video. Why did you not talk about the guy who's been working with Dan Houser, Sam Houser, and all of these people that, you know, Michael Unsworth and all these people that were saying like, yeah, nah, they made all the games that we all love. Okay, this guy is literally writing the narrative of GTA 6. He's literally writing the narrative. He is literally writing it. Why aren't we talking about that? Why are we avoiding that? Right? And we're saying that, and he's trying to bring up, saying that the people who are writing the trash GTA 5 DLC are actually writing GTA 6 now, and that's why it's gonna suck. No, that's just false. It's just false. It's the exact opposite of that. Like I said, I don't want to repeat myself too much, but they're literally the dead corpses, the skeleton team working on GTA 5 for the peasants who are still playing that game. You know what I mean? And the YouTubers who are still making money off talking about that game, which is still respectable, obviously. You know what I mean? That's the only reason why they're doing that. The real devs, the real narrative writers who are gonna write the golden narrative, they're already writing it right now. They're writing it on GTA 6, right? So they're not working on GTA 5. That's why the writing is trash.
Ass millennial stereotypes rolled into one. Corporations are bad, man. Drugs are cool, man. He just yammers on constantly on the phone and never shuts up or stops cackling with his stupid friends. There's no menace or mystery or anything interesting about Dax. He exists just to be your pal, man. But again, this is Rockstar writing in 2025. Moving on to my final point, I want to talk about villains. I couldn't decide who I wanted to pick, so let's just say we have old GTA villains like Big Smoke, Officer Tenpenny, and Sonny Forelli on one side, and then we have corny-ass villains like El Rubio on the other side. Isn't it so funny that the graphics were shit in GTA San Andreas, and yet some of the most memorable characters ever were created that can't even be rivaled today? Big Smoke is such a good villain because he exists as comic relief the entire game to let your guard down. You love Big Smoke. He is your homie the entire game. And so the knife twist that happens when he finally betrays you in the end is nothing like you've ever felt. It's truly next level evil. You could say the same about Devin Weston being an amazing villain in GTA 5. He's a rich, douchey white guy in workout outfits, and you find out at the end of the game he was just playing you and using you as a pawn the entire time. The greatest evil GTA 5 posits doesn't come from street hustlers, but corporate shills like Devin Weston keeping their hands clean. So what kind of writing is gay-ass Rockstar doing in 2026? Well, they're creating corny-ass characters like English Dave and El Rubio. English Dave is a topic for another video, but guys, Cayo Perico, like nothing funny happens. You meet these women, and then there's Mrs. Madrazo in there, and you go on a plane. It's just some of the most boring cutscenes with completely uninteresting characters. I truly think if you compare like the storytelling in Cayo Perico to GTA 5, it's like a completely different studio made this slop. So the villain El Rubio shows you how bad at writing Rockstar is in 2025, because I genuinely think they thought they were writing a villain and he's just sanitized and safe and boring as hell.
Davey! Welcome to paradise.
Monsieur Rubio!
Hold me, Blondie, eh? Bring it in here, guys. Oh, look at you.
Oh, pleasure,
you
man.
guys are so fucking cool, huh?
Nice to meet you.
Hey.
Is there any menace? Is there any foreshadowing? Do we feel like we are looking true evil in the face? No. And this is why I know that the writing and the world building and the characters in GTA 6 will be gay as hell. Because the people who wrote corny-ass, sanitized villains like El Rubio are the same people doing the writing for GTA 6.
Like, I agree that this writing right here is trash. This character is not interesting. And everything that he's shown so far in GTA 5, like of recent, like all this recent writing and DLC, it is bad writing. It is trash. It is underwhelming. It is lackluster. It is garbage. I agree. But the only thing that I disagree with is that him saying that these people are writing GTA 6. They're clearly not. These people are still writing the DLCs of GTA 5. How can they be writing GTA 6 and GTA 5 at once? They're not. They're writing GTA 5. The people who are good at writing are writing GTA 6. I have to repeat myself because he keeps repeating the wrong stupid shit. He keeps repeating the incorrect thing. So now I have to repeat the thing that's logical. No. This is a skeleton team. They're zombies. They're zombies. This is the Undead Nightmare team. They got the Undead Nightmare team working on GTA 5's DLC right now. For all the bozos who are still playing that trash. You know what I mean? In 2026. Yes. Yes. Okay? All of the skilled developers, all of the talented people, all like the Rupert Humphreys that are still working at Rockstar, they're the ones writing GTA 6. It's not the people who are still writing GTA 5 DLCs. That's like factually inaccurate. The people who are still writing GTA 5 DLCs are still writing GTA 5 DLCs. There's 6,000 developers at this at Rockstar. You know what I mean? There's 6,000 developers at this company, right? Right. So if we have 100 developers, or let's say we even have 200 developers, a skeleton team of like 200 developers working on GTA 5 DLCs. Yeah, bro, those are the worst like writers. You know what I mean? Those are the writers that they had to get from the bench. You know, those are the writers that they were like, okay, bet. You know, I know you're just starting. You know, you were just an intern like 2 years ago, but now you're writing for games. You know, okay, you're gonna get a shot, but a shot at this bullshit that we already know this is the end of the road of this game. Like, bro, the Rockstar knows that GTA 5 is about to be basically done. They're gonna keep updating it until there's not a player base anymore, but they know that this is about to be the end of the road. They're developing the next game. They obviously know that, you know, so they're not gonna be trying their hardest. Why would they give the best writers to a game that's 11 years old, 12 years old? Why would they have done that? Or 7 years old when these DLCs were coming out or whatever? Like, why would they put the best developers in their studio on this old ass game and not put them on the new game? So that's just completely illogical.
Guys, just to make my point here in closing, this is Yusuf Amir in GTA 4.
What's up, my niggas?
This is Yusuf Amir, written by the Rockstar of today.
Hope you don't mind, we let ourselves in. But Yusuf Amir in the house!
Guys, why? Why is it this way? Why is Rockstar just sanitized, boring slop now compared to the older games? And guys, it's actually incredibly boring and incredibly sad. Money. They want that Roblox money. The edgier and more offensive GTA becomes, the less children they can get to play GTA 6 online. So Rockstar has put the pedal to the metal towards becoming the most sanitized, safe, toothless, and boring game imaginable, literally so that parents don't have to feel bad to give their kids credit cards to buy GTA Online shark cards. Think about it. GTA Online makes 10 times more money than the old GTA games ever did. But boys, just in closing, as I've said in multiple other videos, GTA isn't GTA anymore. It's safe, it's retarded, just sanitized fucking gay slop.
Okay, we're gonna end that right there. But yeah, there are a couple reasons to be worried too. I want to say this too, like, I'm not completely in the belief that GTA 6 is not gonna be woke at all and that there's nothing to worry about. There are things to worry about, but I wanted to address this video because the points he's making are not that good. You know what I mean? He's not making a lot of good points, and he's not really analyzing a lot of things, and he's showing it in a very curated way, which is purposeful. You know, it's to fuel his audience, which is actually smart. I think this guy at Andy Pants Gaming is actually really smart. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's actually pretty smart because he knows how the algorithm works on YouTube, and he knows how to get people talking about his video and to get the whole internet reacting to what he's saying. That's a skill, you know? So you're not gonna hear me hating on the guy. I'm just saying that, you know, the takes he's making here are clearly inaccurate, you know? But there are real reasons to be worried about why, like, Rockstar could be woke. Rockstar removed the trans people because they didn't want to have transphobia in their game. Basically, there were trans people that you could attack, and Rockstar removed that and didn't comment on it at all. I think that was an L for Rockstar, and I think that is a sign that things could get worse. You know what I mean? That's a sign that it could be heading down a bad direction, you know? And they also removed, like, multiple Confederate flags, I'm pretty sure. Or I think they removed at least one Confederate flag from the game, and they replaced it with some other crap, some other signage that was completely unoffensive, you know? And I think these are some of the reasons to be worried. Rockstar also canceled the Cops and Crooks update for GTA Online after George Floyd's protests. So after the protests of George Floyd and everything, Rockstar canceled the Cops and Crooks update, which that's pretty much an L too. You know what I mean? That's an L as well. Like, come on, Rockstar. No one's expecting you guys to be the moral arbiters when police brutality is happening. Still release your update. You know what I mean? Still release the update. No one's expecting y'all to be the person standing on a soapbox. No one's expecting Rockstar to have the high moral character during events like when police brutality is happening. Like, let's just be real, bro. No one's looking at Rockstar like that. Y'all are not angels, okay? At the end of the day, y'all are just in this shit for money, but at least stick to your branding. Have some type of soul about you. You know what I mean? Stick to your branding. So I'm not saying that Andy Pants is completely wrong. I'm just saying the points that he is making are not good, and they're not backed by logic, and all it takes is a little bit of research to just go and find out that, wait, that picture that he said, that was completely from Women's Day. Of course that a National Women's Day post is going to have a picture full of women, you know? Of course the skeleton developers are going to be shitty writers, that they're the backup writers, they're the fucking bench players, you know what I mean? While all the star players are actually writing for GTA 6. Of course. These are the logical things. You know what I mean? So Andy Pants was just making really horrible points. But I don't disagree with his overall point that we should be worried. GTA 6 could be bad. It could be woke. It could be. Now, I don't think it'll be woke, but it could be, like, very, very not. It might not have any real funny humor in it. You know? It definitely could. And I think it will be less edgy. And I think he's right about that. You know? I just wanted to say the way he was explaining it was foolish. That's what this video is about. But I actually agree that there is a lot to worry about, but there is also some good things, right? Rockstar in the GTA 6 trailer, since we're talking about GTA 6 so much, Andy Pants didn't talk about this because he's pushing an agenda, obviously. There was a Proud Allies of Diversity in Treats billboard, basically clowning exactly what he's talking about, the whole inclusivity thing, like Proud Allies of Diversity in Treats. Diversity is basically inclusivity, including everyone, being diverse, DEI. You know, it's basically making fun of all these DEI programs and all of that stuff. So Rockstar's not avoiding the conversation. They're blatantly clowning it on billboards in their games, in the trailers. We're seeing this stuff in the trailers before the game even came out. So there's a good chance it could be some pretty actually offensive stuff in the game, actually. Just from me explaining that, think about that. That's already an offensive billboard. Proud allies of diversity and treats, that's already a billboard that's clowning that. It's already clowning DEI. So it's clowning every DEI initiative, right? So, and that's not even like, we haven't really heard characters even speaking that much. You know what I mean? So we've heard a couple lines from the main characters, and that's it. We haven't really even heard characters speak that much, and we've already seen Rockstar take shots at protected groups, which they said they weren't gonna do that, or they were trying not to do that as much. But come on now, it's Rockstar. We know they're gonna still take some shots. Come on, you gotta take some shots at them protected groups. Fuck them people. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. It's a game. It's a game. And they also have a billboard that says "It cures emotions," which is basically making fun of the whole antidepressant agenda that they're pushing on everyone. Oh, you need these antidepressants or your life is horrible. You need these to feel better. You need this to feel happy. You need this to cure your depression. It cures emotions. You know, like they're blatantly clowning the whole Adderall movement. You know what I mean? With all these antidepressants. So they're poking fun at this stuff, you guys. Like, Rockstar's not avoiding the conversation. Nothing that we've seen so far, based off their trailers and all the promotion and the marketing, would lead me to believe that the game's gonna be woke. I'm not gonna lie. Based off the trailers and everything we've seen, nothing out of that would lead me to believe that it's gonna be woke. You know what I mean? The things that they've removed from GTA 5 is more so, okay, that's the worry. But everything that we've seen in the trailers actually is leading me to believe that, no, they're going to be taking shots at these protected groups. You know what I mean? 100%. They're going to be taking shots at these people claiming that they're depressed, these people diverse, you know, all of these people. They're going to be taking shots at them. And they're already doing it in the trailer. So it's not like, are they going to do it? They're doing it in the trailer, right? So I think that that's something that is worth mentioning. Also, in Red Dead 2, there was a women's suffragist movement, and basically it went viral because you could attack, like, you could literally beat the woman suffragists to death. You know what I mean? You could do that in the game, and everyone got really mad about that because that was a real movement. And Rockstar didn't like remove her from the game or like make her a passive character that you can't attack anymore. No, she's still there. You can still attack that character. She's still in RDR 2. You know, they never removed her. They stood on that. They stood on business with that. And that was a more sensitive time than any time. That was a really sensitive time, right? When that happened. So I think that there's a good chance that it could be pretty good. I think they will take shots at certain people. It might not be exactly as edgy as all the other Rockstar games. We're in a different time. It's harder to even satirize America because America is literally satire. You know what I mean? A TV personality, right? A TV celebrity is the president right now. A guy who was on TV. You know what I mean? A TV show host is now a president. So America's already satirized completely. It's already a parody of everything that we've already seen. So it's hard to even do that, right? But I do think that they're going to be taking shots at certain groups of people. I don't think it might not be exactly as offensive as everyone is expecting it to be, but I definitely don't think it'll be woke. It definitely won't feel like Saints Row. Like, yo, the way that Andy Pants is talking about this shit, you would think that this is just like some Saints Row type writing. Like, it's just completely trash. It's just completely gonna be a pandering to all these groups of people. It's just gonna be trying to appeal to everyone while appealing to no one. Like, he's talking about it like it's gonna be some crazy shit. And I get it based off of the GTA 5 DLCs, but I explained why the GTA 5 DLCs are like that, bro. And I explained why only idiots are still playing GTA 5 today. But you know what I mean? Like, I explained that already, bro. I explained that shit. You know, so that's the reason why GTA 5 DLCs are bad. It's completely explainable, right? But if you enjoyed this video, like the video. If you disagree with anything that I said in this video, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. This is not where I'm here to just dominate and you know, overwhelm and just be like, oh no, my opinion is always the stone cold fact in reality. Like, no, we're here to have a discussion. This is an open discussion. You know, keep it polite in the comments. You know what I mean? You guys keep it respectful in the comments. It's more fun that way. Keep it lighthearted, okay, guys? It's just a game. Let's not get too serious. Let's not send death threats at people. You know what I mean? Let's keep everything calm. I'm really speaking for myself. You know what I mean? You guys like be easy on me. You guys be coming for me crazy in the comments sometimes, and I'm here for it. You know what I mean? I got thick skin, so you come back on me, I'm gonna come back 10 times harder. You feel me? You ain't gonna catch me crying on no camera, never. You ain't gonna catch me doing none of that. You feel me? Because where I come from, how we grow up, we really get like that. So yeah, y'all come for me as much as y'all want, and I ain't gonna fold or bend on nothing I'm saying. That's a fact. On everything I stand on, that's on everything I love. You know what I mean? That's a fact. I would never bend on what I believe in. That's a fact. You feel me? So it don't even matter for real, but I'm just saying it's more fun when we keep it lighthearted in the comments, you guys, okay? So let's try to keep it discussion based. Let's try to not personally attack people too much. I did call Andy Pants retarded in this video because he's making a lot of stupid points, you know? And I'm a very unfiltered person when I'm explaining these things, okay? But let's keep it lighthearted, right? If you enjoyed this video, like the video, join the Discord if you want to have more discussions like this. This channel is based in gaming and anime, so that is the things that you will see on this channel, and that is the things that we will be discussing in the Discord. If you want to be a part of a community like this, you know what to do. Join the Discord, like the video, show your support. It's Wealthy XP here, tuning out. Be easy, y'all.